heartbreaking because he doesn't have the chance to live and grow.
A family devastated tonight, a 23-month-old child murdered.
And police say his killer is a neighborhood teen. Tonight, that 13-year-old sits in juvenile detention as the little boy's family wonders why.
News 5 investigator Scott Knoll talked exclusively with the boy's mother and has more on this heartbreaking story out of Lorain tonight.
As his cousins played together this morning, little Jessie Webber, now just a name on a balloon, a child's sketch on paper.
The doctors tried to save him, and they couldn't.
A child's explanation of the unexplainable.
They couldn't save him because God already took him.
What Jessie's mother says really happened Wednesday evening inside their 30th Street home is far more brutal.
He had blood coming out his nose and his mouth, and his eyes was open and he wasn't conscious.
Heather Banbury says she ran to her friend's house 2 doors down to pick up dinner. She says Jessie was in the living room with her friend's 13-year-old son, but when she came back minutes later, she says the lights were off and that the teen told her Jessie was sleeping.
I felt something was wrong, and when I cut the light on, I seen, and he ran after I asked him, why? What did you do? And he said he was play fighting.
But Banbury says there was nothing playful about what she found. She says her son's body was bruised from head to toe.
He had to stomp on him. His shoe print was on his chest and part of his stomach.
Rescuers arrived, but it was too late. The little boy, always with a big smile, was pronounced dead at the hospital. The coroner has not said how Jessie died, but Lorain police confirm he was physically assaulted. The 13-year-old now in juvenile detention. Police telling us tonight they don't believe Jessie's death was an accident.
They was play fighting and Jessie threw a dinosaur and he just repeatedly hit Jessie.
Banbury says none of it makes sense. She says the 13-year-old was like part of her own family, never acted aggressively toward her kids.
I'm not mad. I just want to know why you chose him.
Question, she says, only the teen can answer.
1, 2, 3.
Now, as his cousins send their handwritten messages toward heaven,
We love you, Jessie.
Love you, Jessie.
Banbury says she just wants one thing.
Just justice. My baby was beaten to death. I want justice.
Because of his age, we've chosen not to name the 13-year-old. Lorain police say he'll remain in juvenile detention until he's formally charged with murder. In Lorain, I'm News 5 investigator Scott Knoll.
It's honestly sad that this keeps happening, but if it was up to me, just don't leave your kids with anybody. I don't care if they are your friend, your family, just don't leave with anybody. If anything, take them to a daycare where it's filmed, because people tend to not do as much horrid stuff when there's a camera. It's sad that that's the case, but that's just the reality of it. Protect your children. People are evil.